Welcome to Learning Bites, short bites of information that you can apply immediately. We're looking at prioritizing, and the topic we're going to apply that to this week is around sales. In the sales role, it is incredibly important to prioritize. There is so much noise that can take up your time that a lack of prioritizing is one of the key areas that makes for ineffective salespeople. If you're in the role of sales, here are some key questions for you. What is the tasks that you do that get you sales? How much time do you spend doing those tasks in a week? What do you need to delegate or perhaps even stop doing that will enable you to spend more time on that? Where do you find your biggest distractions and interruptions coming from? And what can you do about it? I know that one of the areas I've seen a lot of people get interrupted in the sales role is that once they've made the sale, they're still available to the client, and oftentimes they're still the main point of contact rather than handing the client over to operations or over to somebody else. So that when a client suddenly wants to know where their product is, they phone the sales rep. Like, where's my product? And then sales rep becomes ping pong ball. So they run to production or run to logistics or run to operations and go, so where's this thing? And they go, it's here. And then they run back to the client. The client goes, oh, but can't I have it a bit sooner? So you run back again. And so you become this ping pong ball. Or if it's there, then you're phoning the transport company, and suddenly one little question can take 20, 30 minutes out of your day. Oh, multiply that by how many clients you do that for. So let's think about sales. Where do you add the most value? And this comes down to a couple of key areas. For those of you who do key account management, you will have some key clients who add more to your business, who are more important in terms of their contribution to your business. And we use what we call the 80-20 rule. 20% of your clients will give you 80% of your income. And therefore, are you giving 80% of your time, your effort, and your energy on those 20% of clients? You see, that makes them a priority. They get more of your time, more of your effort, more of your energy and focus. If you're in a role where you're finding new clients on a continual basis, it then becomes crucial to know what activity gets those leads and turns them into hot prospects and turns that into a sale. What is it that you need to do? And there are three key steps that we've often covered off in the sales process. One, knowing the sales process itself, the steps you take people through. Then, the amount of time you spend in each step and the time between each step. And if we can prioritize, we can often be very focused in our role and reduce that amount of time, which makes us more effective in the role. And that should then lift the third key criteria, which is your ratio. Are you being effective in having a pipeline rather than a funnel? You know, get lots of people in and a few out, whereas it's much better to get the same amount of people in as out. We can do this more effectively by prioritizing. What prospects do you need to focus on that you're able to convert? I know I worked with one client, and after analyzing where they had invested their time over pretty much most of the year, we sort of took the year and sort of looked at it. What we saw was that they'd been doing a lot of tenders, been putting a lot of time in for tenders, and those of you who do tenders know that it takes a lot of time, and yet they weren't winning them. And when we looked at how much time they had invested and how few they'd actually won, we made the strategic decision to just simply stop doing tenders. Which then gave them a whole lot more time to focus on the sweet spot where they were far more effective, added far more value, and received far more value in return. That's just one simple example around how prioritizing your time, your focus, your energy onto the clients that you are best set up to serve can help you to be more effective. Have a look at what you've been doing. If we can help, certainly give us a call, and we look forward to hearing about your success. If any of this resonated with you and you'd like some help with it, do feel free to get in touch. Drop me an email at mike@thinkright.co.nz or 0272 987 523 or our website www.thinkright.co.nz.